Valley Club, brand new promo code for legendary. This time it is the fusion that's going on right now. We're going to talk about what is the best fusion with my brother Mobile Gamer. And if you're all ready for that, you know what to do. Valley Club, find that like button and let's go smash it. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin raid channel. I am ValleyFlyin. This is my brother Mobile Gamer. Both of us have been playing games for a while, and we are starting.
We're doing the coding.
Let me start again.
We're doing the coding thing. Talking down to you, like the way you take your chair, you know, like the.
Hold on, let me start this over. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin raid channel. I am ValleyFlyin. This is my brother Mobile Gamer. We're playing Raid Shadow Legends together, and there's a brand new promo code that came out today. And the timing of it is weird because it is the fusion character that's going on right now. We're going to talk about which is the best code now that we have this. And if you get some value from this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new raid video goes up. At least 6 pieces of Raid Shadow Legends content every single week on this channel. But let's get into the brand new video that just dropped. This was on YouTube earlier. I guess it got taken down, but it is all about this new fusion that is coming up. Tholin. He's Tholin. Foulbeard. And very, very good.
You say you got me Tholin.
I said something on your video. I can't remember what I said about it. It was something. It was something with that song. Oh yeah, I said you got me Tholin. It's Foulbeard. All right, there's the code Demon Slayer. So you can get Tholin Foulbeard before his fusion event even begins with this code Demon Slayer. Free legendary champ. Now, before we get into the discussion, as Mobile Gamer drinks his drink, I do want to remind you guys, before you enter any of these codes, use my download link, that QR code up there, or the download link to get 4 epic characters for free right off the bat. You'll get Uugo, one of the best epic support champs in the game. Level 25, you get Tagoar, another great epic support champ. Level 45, Fayne, great for dealing damage to the clan boss. And level 50, Mausoleum Mage. You get all those epic champs for free. But then when you do that, you got to enter one of these codes. Now, I've been recommending this guy, Sun Wukong, for a while. This is a champ that I used on my beginner code. You could only enter one of these codes. You have to make a decision. Who is the better champ? The new one that we just got, Tholin Foulbeard, who does have a 4.5-star rating on hellhades.com. Sun Wukong, who I thought was the best, and I'm still using on my account. Tuhanarak, which is a newer code, great support champ. This is a void champ, so take that into consideration. Void champs are a little harder to get. You could only get them from the void shards and getting a legendary, whereas a force legendary champ, you can get them from ancient and some other shards there. I think you get the ancient shards, sacred shards, and your primal shards. Same with Sun Wukong. So from that perspective, the ease of getting this characters later, I think Tuhanarak would be the hardest character to get. Would you agree with that as far as ease of getting that? So if you're looking at it from that perspective, Tuhanarak would be the best. Now, as far as gameplay in the beginning, I think the best to help you in the early game is either Sun Wukong or Tholin Foulbeard. There was another character, Supreme Gaelic, which was very good for PvE in the beginning. But what is your take on, before we get to Tholin, Sun Wukong versus Tuhanarak? Who would you like as a new player, knowing what you know now? If you start a brand new account today, which code would you use if you had to choose just between Sun Wukong and Tuhanarak as a new player?
So I did a lot of research on this actually, and it came down to 2 reasons. One, I polled in-game players and what characters out of the free one-time use new player codes do they use the most? And Sun Wukong came up consistently. Secondly, like on your code, right, they get some support champions, right? Yeah. Those support champions complement Sun Wukong, where Desert Queen, which is the code, you didn't post the codes on the screen, you just post the characters, right? But Tuhanarak, she's a support also. So then you're going to have to get a damage champion for her to support. And I don't feel like it's a good total package, if that makes any sense.
Is Kale strong enough to be your early damage dealer and have 200 to support you?
No. Okay. No, you see, Kale, you're going to forget about Kale. I mean, I don't know when.
I've already forgotten about Kale. I'm only 3 months in. I've already forgotten about Kale.
Yeah, forget about Kale. Yeah. No, Sun Wukong, you're not going to forget about, right? This Foulbeard, Tholin, whatever you say his name is, you're not going to forget about him. You're not going to forget about Sun Wukong. You're just not.
Now, I gotta say, I based my codes around the Sun Wukong. When I first started the game, they allowed me to choose these codes. So I thought Uugo would be a great support for Sun Wukong. I thought Tagoar would be a great character for Sun Wukong because he was like the best character at the time. Now, you know, if you have another code, maybe to Honorak, that you get a starter legendary off the bat that just gets a damage healer. But I chose my codes based off of Sun Wukong. Now, I think that is the proper choice. Sun Wukong or Tholin. Both of them are great damage dealers. They're easier to get than to Honorak would be, but I think for early game, they're going to give you a lot more value. Let's go over the code of Tholin because this is the new addition today. This was not here before. Great in a lot of different areas. Demon Lord, which is probably the most important game mode for new players. Is that what you think new players should focus on right away, or maybe some more fundamentals like some of these spider missions, but eventually getting to Demon Lord?
I think the main thing for a newer account, like in the first 90 days, you know, you're going to be focusing on your Arbiter missions. You got to get Arbiter. But there's two areas that I think important is campaign farming and Demon Lord. The further that you can get in Demon Lord, the better. That's where a daily supply of amazing essential resources are going to come through, which is the clan boss, Demon Lord's clan boss, right?
Yeah.
And then your campaign farming, trying to get to the campaign as far as you can. The key one is Brutal 12-3, which is going to give the most efficient amount of experience and gold per number of experience. Like it's like the optimal ratio between the three. And so being able to campaign farm quickly and do well in the Demon Lord, I think right out of the gate, Tholin is going to do all of that. Sun Wukong does that also, right? They both do, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Sun Wukong's not that great inside a Demon Lord, but you know, that's
you're right. You're right. He's back. He hasn't been on my Demon Lord team for a while, but I think where he does give value is Arena. If you look at his rating for Arena for Sun Wukong, it is a 5-star rating for Arena. He has a aura that gives speed in Arena, and a lot of it has 28% speed in Arena. Not as good as Arbiter, but you don't have access to Arbiter right at the beginning of the game. So 28 is better. Is really good.
Yeah, so I know one could say, well, okay, you don't need that Arena speed lead because you're going to get Arbiter, and hopefully you get Arbiter within anywhere from 3 to 6 months. Hopefully you get Arbiter, right? And that should be like a primary focus, getting Arbiter, who has a 30% speed. But here's the thing: Live Arena, you need 2 of them. You have to have at least 2, if not 3, as you go through, because they're always, if you go up in Live Arena, they're just going to ban your Sun Wukong every single time. So, until you get Arbiter, I had a miserable experience inside of Live Arena because my Sun Wukong got banned when it wasn't a bot. I mean, I guess if you lose a lot, you'll play a bot every 3rd match or something, but whatever.
Oh, is that what happens? Okay.
Yeah. They're bots at some point. Yeah. To make you feel good.
Like my first 10 battles were all bots. I'm like, oh, Live Arena is so good. It's so easy. And then I started playing real people like,
it's bots.
Oh, they're banning all the good ones. And what happened? I thought they were only banning the bad.
No,
anyway,
but once you start playing Live Arena, like if you lose a bunch, they give you bots. So that way you don't have like this losing streak. So you don't feel bad about Live Arena, which is not my favorite game mode, by the way, at all.
All right. So I think endgame, especially PvP endgame, Sun Wukong will have more value than Tholin. However, to get to that endgame, I think Tholin is going to help you in a lot more areas. Clan boss, that is a very important area. He has HP burn, if I'm remembering that correct. Am I remembering that correct?
Yeah.
HP burn somewhere. Maybe he doesn't.
I strongly feel that
maybe he doesn't have an HP burn, but he's really good into Spider. He's really good in Fire Knight, Dragon, all the dungeons, all the early dungeons that you need to be doing well in. He does that for you. So I don't know what your final pick right now. If you had to make a decision right now, because obviously he just got released today, or the fusion just started today, and if you're a new player, I guess you could get him today. But that means nobody has him at the end game. So I guess it's just. What do you think his value is going to be at the end game in PvE and PvP? Just based on what you see from his kit and what you know about the game so far, because I don't know. I'm not a lot of the Shogun, the Sand Devil. I'm not really doing the Hydra clan boss. I'm kind of just tackling the Chimera right now. So a lot of the content that he's gonna tackle, I'm not there yet. So based on, and you're there right now. So how do you think he's gonna fit into that? Is he gonna be on any of these teams for you at the end game?
Oh, he's going into Shogun for sure. I mean, that's
Shogun.
that's where I absolutely need him. Now, I've been playing the game for 9-10 months. I've got most of this done. Most of this stuff is done. Like, I'm getting through almost everything other than Cursed City. Getting through Doom Tower just fine. I'm almost done with Faction Wars, and I'm going to be moving to Faction Wars Hard here soon. So here's the thing, like, and then the game gets wider, but for a new account, having a character that is strong in so many different areas, specifically in the dungeons, this seems really good. I don't know. I just, like, the more I look at this feels like a great opportunity for a brand new account. Absolutely. Because Sun Wukong is, you have Sun Wukong. Like, you don't use him everywhere. Right, you're not going to use him. He is my
not clan boss, not in some of the dungeons, but he's my campaign farmer. He's my fastest campaign farmer. But I think this guy might take over.
Yeah, I use Sun Wukong in Hydra and Arena. And then also I use him with Lady Annabelle with Bommel. I don't know if you know about that combo, but you take them in.
Yeah, because the bombs, because she heals every time someone dies, and the bombs that do damage count as, And then Sun Wukong can come back to life also. Yeah. That's a good strategy. Yeah. Tholin's good though. I think you might have convinced me. I think before this video, I'll still have Sun Wukong as my primary recommendation, but based on she said, I think it's going to shift to Tholin. I'm going to go for this fusion. And I don't know, actually, one more question there. Do you think new players starting off can get one of these other characters like Sun Wukong or Hanorak, and then also have enough juice to go for the fusion for Tholin?
No. I mean, no.
Not free to play, but maybe spenders.
I don't know when the right time is to do a fusion, but like I feel like I
have a budget, so I was able to do some of the fusions early. If you don't have a budget, though, you got to wait for a little while.
I feel like Arbiter is a good measure, and you're about ready to wrap up Arbiter. But if you're laser focused on getting Arbiter, by the time you're close to wrapping up Arbiter is probably when the fusions comes into the conversation. And being selective on fusions, this is a fusion worth going after. Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. An amazing fusion.
I agree with what you're saying. The codes. Use the code Demon Slayer to get Tholin Foulbeard as a new player. You get those 4 epics that we talked about in the beginning. And then if you use the Demon Slayer code, you get a free Tholin Foulbeard before any veteran players. As a new player, you get that for free. All right. Any other final thoughts on Tholin, this fusion? How hard are you going to go for the 5-star soul? I know you're going to get the fusion, but are you going to really push for the 5-star perfect soul for Tholin Foulbeard?
I don't know how that's going to come to be, but yeah, absolutely.
Probably going to be very hard. Very hard is what it's going to be.
Well, damage dealers need those, right? Damage dealers. Now, you know what I'm thinking right now? Do you remember back in the day, like Conan and Larry King, where they would set their chairs up a lot higher so they could stare over their guests?
That's what you're doing. Let me go even lower then. Let me go even lower. Let me get the low fist pump.
Let's switch roles real quick.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I can't see my hand.
In real life, you tower over me.
No,
and I'm like 6'1".
No, you're not. We're
I'm
about
like
the same
6'1",
size.
and you're. Aren't you like really 2 inches tall?
So that's 2 inches. That's not that much, dude.
People are not generally like a lot taller than me. You're taller than me, man. So
yeah, but I'm only 6'3". I'm not like a basketball player or something. So anyway. Use the code, use the QR code, use the download link, get Tholin. You can do other characters as well, but I think Tholin is the recommendation. Check out some of the videos. I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Are you you want a high to low or low to high fist bump? Which one do you want? Okay, I'll go low to high. All right, fist bump. ValleyFlyin. Wait, I gotta go this way. ValleyFlyin, mobile gamer out. Have a great day, guys.